my name is Julia and I'm a clinical exercise physiologist with the Health and Wellness Lab. Welcome to my house. In today's video, we're going to be going over a chest press exercise, an excellent functional upper body movement. You're going to be feeling this in your push muscles, so your chest, your shoulders, and the back of your arms and the triceps. Now, before we get into it, please make sure you look at the disclaimer on our website. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at ace@ucalgary.ca. So in today's chest press exercise, we're going to be going over a couple modifications that you can do from a laying down position. Please make sure you choose one that feels right for you. Now, let's get started with option one. This one is from a bench or something that you can kind of lay onto where your arms can go past your shoulders. So this can be something like a bench if you have it at home, an ottoman, anything that's a little bit narrower but still long enough that can support your back, your head, and the top of your back. What you're going to need for this is either your own body weight, or something like a set of dumbbells, or anything you might have around the house. So a set of dumbbells will do, jam jars will do, anything you have at home that you can kind of hold and use as weights is excellent. Now, to get ourselves set up on our bench, we're going to find ourselves our bench and another chair to have beside us. This is here just as a support to get you on and off. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. It's more of a safety net there in case you want. I'm going to grab my weights. You can also get onto this by grabbing your weights after you've laid down. I'm going to lower myself onto my bench. Again, you can use this chair here for support as well if you'd like. I'm putting my feet on the bench because if I bring my feet down, my back comes off the bench. So if you have beautiful long legs, you can definitely bring them down, just as long as your back is still in contact with the bench. So finding that pelvic tilt, engaging through your core. From here, I'm going to find a nice 90-degree position with my arms. My wrists are stacked over my elbows, so we're keeping a nice straight wrist, trying to avoid them moving back and forwards. And then elbows can even go below the shoulders a little bit. Whatever feels good here. And just like any resistance exercise, I'm going to use my breath to regulate my movement. So on that exhale, pressing the arms up, inhaling to bring them back down. Nice, slow, controlled movements here. Letting my breath regulate that motion. Slow tempo here. Excellent. Now you see I'm doing this with both hands. If you want, you can also take this into a one-armed press. Okay, this is a great option if one arm is a little weaker or stronger than the other, or if one arm has an injury, or if one is maybe a little bit more flexible than the other. The only thing is that this makes it a little bit more unstable in my core. So if you're going to be going for the one-armed version, just make sure you're really engaging through that core so you can stay nice and supported on the bench. To get out of this, I can either take the weights with me, drop them to my sides, using that chair to roll over to the sides, or you can sit up from the bench. Now, if you want to do that chest press, but you're not loving the bench, having to get on or off of it, you can also find yourself something like an incline, leaning up against your bed, using some pillows to create a bit of an incline on the ground, or you can go straight from the ground, which is I'm going to show you right now. So let's get rid of this bench. Whoop. Okay, you go over there, bench. Now, let's have some fun. Let's use these jam jars from the ground. You can find yourself a pillow if you want to make it a little bit more cozy. You're going to find that same position that you were just in, but from the ground. Same thing. Even though my feet are here, I still want to find that pelvic tilt. I still want to push my spine into the floor. Now, we're finding that 90-degree with the arms. This option is really great too if you're finding that you're a little tight through that range of motion. As the ground is here, you can't bring those elbows further than 90. So this will be especially good for you if you find that you have a tight range of motion. You're not loving how far the elbows go when gravity pushes them down. This right here is a happy place to start. So pushing that spine into the ground, finding that core, and on that exhale, bringing those jam jars, those weights, whatever you have, up to the sky. Exhaling, inhaling to reset myself back down, finding my core, making sure I'm staying nice and engaged the whole time. Slow, controlled movements here again. I can do it one-armed, alternating, two-armed, whatever feels best for you here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this chest press video today. Take care, keep moving, and we'll see you next time.